Round of 15 ready. Raleigh Squall seeded number 11 going up against the number 6 seed Orlando Mutiny. The Squall managed to get out of the last place spot, which would have put them in a battle against Atlanta. North, not Northside. It was going to be Maple Shade, which they already faced before, as there's an early shot on net, and that ended in an ugly 8-0 Mercy Rule loss. Here from the wide angle, try to feed it into the slot, taken away. Sam Pulowski the other way. Looking at a 2-on-2, digs around, trying to hold his feet, and a penalty is coming up. It will go against the Mutiny. It will be a tripping call and an early power play for the Squall. Great movement of the feet by Sam Pulowski, and draws the call. And heading to the box, number 91, Travis Hood. So only 32 seconds into the game, we have our first power play. Pulowski will take the draw for the Squall. And pops out to the high slot. Mutiny with control. It'll be sent to the outside by Nicholas Kilcourse. Shot going high into the fencing. Kilcourse to the right corner, trying to dig a couple of times. Now looking to wrap it around. Holds up in the shot. Doing the PK all by himself. Pulowski will take it away, looking to send it up, but sent right back by Murphy Sweeney. Goes off the end boards, looking to wrap around. The power play not going well to start off for the Squall as they turn it over at the neutral zone. Back the other way, Stephen Belisle will just lob it down. Mitch Stevens plays it off the boards. Sam Pulowski gains the zone. Looking to feed across, has something for Southern off the left corner, and still can't settle it down. The Mutiny still looking to attack shorthanded, gets broken up that time, goes back right to Pulowski, now sends it to the right corner. Pulowski still trying to recover, stick handling, as someone lost a stick. That was Murphy Sweeney. He kicks it around and it ends up going out. 15 seconds left on the power play. No shots on net so far for the Squall. As Hooks taps it over to BJ Goodwin. Time for one more chance on this power play. Goes back around the boards. Penalty is over. Picked up by Ben Sciola. Goes back around the boards. Center and pass. Maybe a chance. Backhand. Goes back around the net. Goodwin center and pass to Ennis. It couldn't get it on. It goes out of play.
Nice play, Squall. Nice play, Raleigh.
Started off with Parker Zarek.
By the way, it's like I saw you only shaking hands.
Going back behind the net and was trying to go off to Goodwin, and I believe that was, Jacob Ennis in the slot trying to bat it in. So they will get at least credit for a shot on net. In the net for the Mutiny, Leo Riston. On the draw, and it's the Mutiny winning it. It'll be back around for Shane O'Donnell with speed. On the right wing, now it goes to the slot. Shot gets blocked, and look out as Mike McKenna nearly passed it to himself to a wide open net. Comes back the other way. Parker Zarek will just set it up and deflect it out of play. Like McKenna just deked around John Cowan. He was coming out to play the ball, but McKenna had so much space, but unfortunately for him, the ball a little too far ahead for him to handle. That would have been an easy put in. Mutiny back in his own zone, lifted up and knocked down by Pelka. Brian Hooks tries to backhand it up. It's blocked. Trying to get around Hooks, unable. Hook sends it back up, looking for Corrigan. Instead intercepted by Travis Hood. Whistle and an offside against the Mutiny. It'll come back to their side of neutral. 7:04 remaining in the first period. It'll be Reardon on the draw, loses this one. Mike McKenna trying to push through. Stumbles a bit, now back the other way. Trying to race down Murphy Sweeney in the left corner. Held on by Tim Corrigan, swatted away. 3-on-2 for the Mutiny. For Brandon Garneau, definitely the one to watch. USA national team member. Very experienced, very high skilled. A well-known name in the ball hockey world. Garneau drops it back. Shot looking at around Cowan, but he gets it. It will be thrown down the floor. Potential ice. It will not be, as that will hit Riston, and it will be sent back down the floor over to Mike McKenna. McKenna plays it back. We'll find Travis Hood. Shot going wide of the net. Looking for the rebound. Will be covered up by Cowan. Garneau came in with 7 points this weekend. A very dangerous shooter. As I've already mentioned, was a member of the USA ball hockey team. Garneau. 71. Goes back to the point. 78, excuse me. Goes back across. Tries a one-timer from Stephen Belisle, but misfires back behind the net. Thinking wraparound, cut off by Lance. Tries a one-timer, goes off the side of the net. Barrett Modi trying to break it up. Michael Giraldi takes it back, but Modi gets it right back. Jacob Ennis being pressured to the outside by Stephen Belisle. Try to set her up, nothing there. Modi up over to David Lane. Knocked back. Over to Nicholas Kilcourse, but it will be sent right back to the Mutiny zone. O'Donnell will take it back behind his net. Now crosses over. We will find Kilcourse going across. Winds up with a shot blocked off the shot from Sean Smith. David Lane to the outside. Deeks around, has some room, goes across, and almost has some for Christopoulos. He gets it to the left corner, but taken away by Sean Smith. Now pressured by Christopoulos. Out it goes, and it'll turn into an icing against the Mutiny. And the Squall elect to take the right face-off circle. And that is going to set up Southern on the point. They also got Mitch Stevens as an option. And you got Nick Christopoulos on the left circle. Plenty of options, but they don't win the draw. And it'll be over to Brett Lilo. There's a shot from the point. Save by Riston. And here come the Mutiny the other way. Good defense at the blue line. Pulowski trying to pass to himself. Still hanging on now, looking to slap it in. Gets it just wide of Riston. From behind the net, reverses. Christopoulos takes control, looking for Cassetta. Overshot him, goes over to Murphy Sweeney. Attempted clear, does, but a little too far. Cowan will swat it out over to Christopoulos. Now feeds it quickly up to Cassetta. Has some room, but lost control. It goes into the circle, pushed down, tries to get a shot from the ground, and then it goes wide into the corner. As Pulowski tries a shot saved by Riston. Sweeney will just throw it back behind the net. Cianciola will just place it back around. Sweeney on the left wing. Squall get a change. Here's a shot saved by Cowan. Leaves it in the corner for BJ Goodwin. 3:45 remaining in the first period. Sends it across to Pavel Pelka. He'll just feed it upwards, looking for Pat Barbado. A little too hot to handle, but gets some help from Parker Zarek. He'll try a shot, saved by Riston. Rebound attempt. Goes high. Another shot. He scores! Parker Zarek puts in the rebound. Squall up 1-0. Parker Zarek, his first goal of the weekend, and a huge step for the Squall. 3:25 remaining in the first period. As we'll have a little pause for net adjustment. But a fantastic attack. Started back with BJ Goodwin at the other end. You had Pat Barbado up on that right wing. They kept attacking the net. It was about the third chance that finally got through. Mutiny get possession. Shane O'Donnell ends it up through the middle. Now plays it back. Looking for a shot, saved by Cowan off the shot from Blake Fiandaca. And moving in is Brian Hooks trying to clear the zone. Held in at the line by Shane O'Donnell. Wide angle shot saved off the shot from Fiandaca. Garneau trying to set up and off the face of his own teammates. That was Mike McKenna. Shot, they score. Blake Fiandaca waiting on the weak side, and the Mutiny answer back. They were tied at 1, but eyes are on Mike McKenna after taking the ball to the face. As he's going to be helped over to the bench, he'll be looked after and will go off for repairs. But what matters to the Mutiny is that they have tied the game up. Blake Fiandaca sets up the weak side and ties the game back up at 1. Didn't take all that long after the Squall goal. Lays it back around the boards. Pulowski taken down on the play. No call from the refs. We play on. They wrap around. Shot, they score! Off the wraparound. I believe David Lane had the initial shot. Whether he got help from behind, we will see how they score this. But the Squall rebound back and take the lead right back 2-1. Fantastic stuff as they wait on that net adjustment back on the other end. So the goals just within a matter of less than 2 minutes as a shot on net saved. We'll see how they officially score this one. At the very least, Lane has an assist. It tries a shot, and now it gets blocked on the way. David Lane on the right corner. From behind the net, looking at the umbrella. Tries a shot from Lons. Almost had a tip available. There he goes back for the Mutiny. For the other way, over to Michael Giraldi. Giraldi trying to play it off the boards, does. Over to Stephen Belisle. Trying to shake one off. 2 minutes left in the first period. Belisle trying to shake off a double team. Goes along the boards. Blind pass to nowhere, but does get some help. Shot saved by Cowan and throws it over to the corner. Back to the point. There's a shot. Glove save by Cowan off the shot from Shane O'Donnell. So the goal has been credited to Justin Viverito. That'll be his first of the weekend. Lane will get the assist. .139 remaining in the first period. A Squall holding a 2-1 lead. Goes across. Shot! He scores! Murphy Sweeney from the point and just found the perfect hole, and just like that, the Mutiny tied the game up again. The first goal came at 6:35. This one comes at 8:26. So 4 goals within a span of 2 minutes. As that goes back in the corner. Still some time left in the period. Battle in front, looking for a tip, nothing available. Big battle up in front. That's Mitch Stevens up there getting into a battle with the number 3, Caleb Waite. And a shot saved by Cowan with 1:06 remaining. A back and forth battle between these two teams. We knew the Mutiny was going to be a tough challenge for the Squall, but they have handled this well. Considering that this is a tough opponent for them, this is their best performance. Garneau lining up on the draw. He'll win it. Back to the point. Tries a shot, goes wide into the corner. Throws a shot, pad save, and will be thrown up by Hooks. Zarek will try to play it himself, potential 2-on-1, but swatted away by Travis Hood. Thrown into the corner, 42 seconds left in the period. Hood will play it off the left boards. Here they come. Sweeney sends it down the floor. Mike McKenna back from the injury. Pushed to the boards. Tries to push it out. Held at the line. 22 seconds left. Shot is blocked. Mike McKenna trying to spin off of Zarek. McKenna goes back to the point. Nicholas Dilliciali tries a shot. Blocked. Kicked away. 3 seconds left. And that will be the end of an entertaining first period. Back and forth they go. Squall started things off, but then a seesaw battle, and we end the first intermission tied at 2. Second period ready, and what a game this has been. Two goals off of both sides. Zarek and Viverito for the Squall. Bindaka got one of the goals. Sweeney got the other. And they're going to start things off as Nicholas Kilcourt sends it around the boards. Over to Stephen Belisle. And we got a whistle. I think they're pointing to Mutiny, and I think they're going to call this one back to neutral. Indeed it will. Reardon wins the draw for the Squall all the way back to Cowan. Barrett Modi tries to go up to Christopoulos. Got tied up for a moment. Here he comes the other way. Christopoulos center sub and swatted away by Riston. Mutiny back the other way. Looking for Kilcourse. Does. Tries to play back. Finds Giraldi. Shot saved by Cohen. Goes back over to Barrett Modi. Gets blocked. Lands in the slot. Dangerous area. Shot. He gets deflected into the corner. Back along the left-hand boards. Comes all the way down for icing. It'll come back to the Squall zone. And apparently there was an error. So the refs are going to discuss this one. So it sounds like they're going to bring it back to center. Stephen Belisle. I don't know if you've heard that. I don't know if you heard. He said that too many refs. That's a new one on me. Squall had the draw, but the Mutiny trying to push through. Viverito will take it 3-on-2 for the Squall. He'll try a shot, glove down by Riston. He'll hang on. In the corner, it'll be Viverito taking the draw. Loses this one. It'll be lifted up, glove down by Hooks. And taken down, and it turns into a 3-on-1 potential break, but a good swat by Pavel Pelka, breaking it up before it turned into a breakaway. Here's David Lane off the left boards. Just gets around our official, now gets double team, trying to leave it, but a good sliding block. Back the other way, Mike McKenna has some room, tries to drive himself, shot, oh, and I think that hit the post. Another pass down low, intercepted. As it comes all the way down, they're appealing for an ice, and yes, they will get it. It will come back to the Squall zone. Close call for the Squall as that hit the far post with 8:09 remaining in the second. Taking the draw is Brett Lillo. He'll win the draw back in the corner, but having to deal with a double team pressured by Southern. Plays it around the boards. Try to look for any kind of help. Sent around by Waite. Goes back to the opposite corner. Back and forth they go below the goal line. And a shoving match in front of the net. Going for a close-up shot. Stopped and will be turned away. Batakula was the one with the shot as Lons throws a shot on net, saved by Riston. Squall in the middle of a change. In the meantime, shot saved by Cowan. Off the shot from Shane Batakula. Goes off the left boards and takes a weird bounce off the boards. The Mutiny wanted a penalty for too many men. They're not going to get it. To the boards. Cianciola tries it out. Shot save! Looking for a rebound! And the whistle blows, but the ball came loose. A lucky break for the Mutiny. As Riston was down and it was prime position for the Squall. But 3 minutes gone, they'll have to deal with a face-off to the left of Riston. Pulowski will take the draw. He'll win it. Modi. He'll try wrist shot. Glove save. Up in the air. Trying to bat it in with Christopoulos. Couldn't get any wood on it. Back the other way. Kill course. Gets knocked off by Modi. Tries to go for Christopoulos. Intercepted. Tries to go to the corner. Kill course looking for a wraparound. He'll hold on. Now tries a shot. Saved by Cowan. Goes back behind the net. Belle-Isle in the corner. Now throws it back behind the net. Trying to look for an umbrella. Nothing there. He'll go into the corner. Reversing is Giraldi. Back to the corner. Nick Cassetta for the Squall. Attempted clear. Turned it over. And the net coming loose. And in the meantime, Cowan comes up big. And tries to center up. Knocked right back. Attempted clear. Goes over to Travis Hood. Now shows it. Shots into the fence. Now another shot. Misfired into the corner. Attempted clear. Goes into the Mutiny bench. And the Squall dodged a couple of bullets there. 5:49 remaining in the second.
Nah, you should go back there. It was bad luck when you were coming up here.
It'll be Pulowski again, this time against is Brandon Garneau. They attempt to clear. Off a couple of bodies, second attempt, still can't get it out. Sweeney sends it back down. Garneau with a shot, they scored! Oh, no, now they do! Off a rebound from Garneau. I think this is going to go to Mike McKenna. They did not call the goal the first time around. But the put in by McKenna puts the Mutiny ahead for the first time.
Thanks, Mom.
5:37 left in the second period. Goes back off the boards. Sweeney takes his time and now I'll play it over and off the stick of Nicholas Dillage. And it'll be out of play into the Squall bench. We'll come back to the Mutiny zone to the left of Riston. BJ Goodwin will take this draw. But with how this game has been, the Squall capable of bouncing back. The clearing attempt was gloved down by Hooks, but swatted up. McKenna draws it back to Garneau. Dekes around one and cleared away, but into the Mutiny bench. Better to take that than to give a chance to Garneau, the most experienced player on the floor. He's played at many levels of competition. And now a debate between the officials on whether the Squall are going to be allowed to change or not, because it did come from behind the blue line. Or rather going to put the face-off at neutral. And face-off straight off of Garneau and out of play. We'll try this again. 5:11 left in the second period. Goes back. And feeding up was looking for BJ Goodwin. Misfired on the clear attempt. Shot goes wide from Zarek. Goes to the right corner from behind the net. Looking around is Barbado has an opening and shot into the screen. And a rebound attempt off a couple of bodies. Shot, score! Patrick Barbado with the backhand. The seesaw battle continues. These teams just continue to have an answer for everything. No lead is safe in this game. Back and forth they go halfway through regulation. Back in the corner for Cianciola. Sends it off to the left for Caleb Waite. Waite's going to try to center up and misses the target. Sends it back to the point. Was looking for Cianciola. Glove down by Brett Lilo. Lilo trying to send it back, but it turns into a 2-on-2 for the Squall. Chris Lons. Lons spinning around, trying to look for a deflection, not available. Attempted clear. Is this going to make the distance? No, it will not. So the Squall able to make a full change. Here comes Viverito, shot and a save. Rebound attempt, shot, he scores! Have a night, Justin Viverito, his second of the game. Off the bat end, and the Squall regain the lead. Fantastic game. Best one with the Squall this weekend. But here come the Mutiny back the other way. As he'll run into a roadblock. Pulaski trying to clear. Now holding on. Shot. Glove down by Cowan. Back to the corner for Michael Giraldi. Pinned to the boards. Belle trying to fight for it. Now pops out Jacob Ennis. Will take it behind his net. Dangerous area. Now he'll run it out. 4-on-2. Christopoulos, one-timer off the netting. Rebound by Cassetta, goes wide. The original shot from Pulowski. And now here's Pelka. Shot tipped over the net. It hits the crossbar. Crazy sequence. One angle score! Nick Christopoulos gives the first multi-goal lead of the game. 5-3 Squall. Less than 3 minutes left in the second period. Fantastic game. And I think from the looks of the Mutiny, they're showing signs that they intend on changing goalies, but the game's got to continue in the meantime. Their backup goalie, we'll find out who that is shortly, but in the meantime, Brian Hooks around the boards. Parker Zarek feeds forward. BJ Goodwin, less than 3 minutes left. And take it to the boards. A boarding call will be coming up against the Mutiny. An undisciplined penalty. And Goodwin shaken up, but he will get back to his feet. But the Squall will go on the power play. The guilty party, Nicholas Kilcourse. Well, just because you have Kill in your name doesn't mean you can actually do it. But like I said, it looks like the Mutiny have intentions of changing goaltenders as their backup is getting ready to come into the game. And that would be Nick Molinari. So while he's suiting up, Riston stays in for now, has to deal with the PK. Goes across. Pulowski shot gets blocked. Pulowski recovers. Now crosses. Mitch Stevens on the high slot. Now passes over to Southern on the left circle. Goes across. The shot. Save. As it goes back and out it goes. 1 minute left on the power play. Calvin will send it up. Now off the right boards. Pulowski gains his own. Waits for his team to take position. Mitch Stevens on the left point. Now sends it down. Southern going across. One-timer from Pulowski interrupted. Stripped of the ball and will be cleared out. Calvin will play up. Now over. 1:40 remaining on the game clock. Look out! Breakaway on short end and they score! Costly turnover. And the Mutiny, with a short-handed goal, brings it back within one. Still 29 seconds left on the penalty. And we look over to the Orlando bench. Nick Molinari now in full gear, waiting for his call to go in. Chances are he'll be going in on the third period. Then wrapping around. Mutiny with control. Now trying to stretch it up. Gets Garneau. Watch for him. Going across. Intercepted. Southern will send it up. 5 seconds left on the penalty. It will be cleared out by Christopoulos. penalty over as Garneau takes a look and sends it up the boards. And will find the number 13. Is a try shot on net. Saved by Cowan. He'll hang on. 58 seconds left. So yeah, it looks like that they will change goalies at the end of the period. So we'll see if that shakes things up for the Mutiny. And the Mutiny win the draw. Goes back to the point. Sweeney with a shot. Saved by Cowan. And he'll jump on top of it with 51 seconds left. Off the draw. Back to the Squall. Pelka trying to settle it down. Now backhands it up. And will find Barbado. Turns it over, though, in the high slot. Shot saved by Cowan. And he'll try to snare it up. It comes loose, and they score. The Mutiny fight back and tie the game up at 5 with 36 seconds left. This game doesn't know which direction it's going as we are tied up once again. The teams just continue to trade goals. It goes back over to Sweeney, lobs it, settles it down for Jacob Ennis, the Squall. Michael Girardi trying to get it, and the Squall on a partial 3-on-2. Trying to pass to himself, unable. 13 seconds left. Sweeney the other way. Facing Modi. Pressured, tries a shot off the end boards. Throws it back around. Back to the point. Almost turned it into a breakaway. And they were appealing that it was offside, but it doesn't matter. The period comes to an end anyway. This game, one of the craziest this weekend. Back and forth they go. The Squall had a 2-goal lead, but just as quickly it goes away. We are tied at 5 after 2. To recap the scoring, Viverito with 2 goals tonight. Christopoulos with a goal. Barbado with a goal. Zarek with a goal for the Squall. Fiandaca got the first goal for the Mutiny. Then it was Murphy Sweeney, then Mike McKenna, Brendan Garneau shorthanded, and then Travis Hood with the latest goal as we are tied at 5 going into the third period. One of the craziest games we have seen this weekend. And Garneau, look out, shot and glove down by Cowan. The face-off will come to the right of John Cowan. And we have confirmed that there has been a goaltending change for the Mutiny. It is now going to be sent back up and held at the line. Fiandaca going to the left boards. Centers up, shot and blocked. Back to the point. Spinning around is Garneau. Going to the high slot. Shot going wide. In the slot. Mitch Stevens takes it for the Squall. Misses his target, but they do clear the zone. Sent across. Picked up by Delachier. And a chance for Fiandaca, but gets blocked. And now Lon's up against 2 defenders. Takes it to the left. Backhands it on. Glove down, the first save for the backup. Held on. Pelka trying to set it down. And it'll be taken away by Shane O'Donnell. Has an opening for Garneau, but lost control. Back to the center line. Sent around over to Barbado for the Squall. Up on the right boards, trying to clear. Second attempt, successful. Over to Justin Viverito. Going down as he sends it down behind the net. The ball sent around for the Mutiny. McKenna on the right wing, covered by Hooks. Looking for a feed pass. Now tries to pass to himself. Lost control. Sent back as the Squall just barely get a legal change. McKenna will try again. Gains the zone. Watch that slot area as you see Bill Lyle trying to go to the slot. Wide open shot and a broken stick. And it scores. You gotta be kidding me. A broken stick and it somehow still got through. The blade of the stick went clear over the fencing and it still beat Cowan. Just when you think that this game couldn't get any crazier, something new occurs. So now the Mutiny regained the lead with 3 unanswered goals. Comes back over to Barrett Modi. 7:40 left in the third period. Jacob Ennis behind his net. It was feed right to Nick Cassetta, and a little miscommunication as Ennis was about ready to head up, but it gets back behind the net. Here's Christopoulos the other way for the Squall. Centering pass looking for Pulowski, interrupted, but coming in is Ennis on the right wing. Cassetta. We'll just send it back down to the right. Ennis tries to feed one off the boards. Gets something for Christopoulos. Now tries a wide angle shot. Gets blocked. Back the other way for Girardi. Sends it to the left corner. Interrupted by Nick Cassetta. Tries to swat it away. Ends up in the hands of Nicholas Kilcourse. But it will be interrupted by Pulowski. Facing a double team. And whoa, look out. A stick goes flying. That was Kilcourse's stick. He rushes back to the bench to try to get a change. In the meantime, Squall with a shot and a save. It goes into the corner. Mutiny with control. Sends it back across. And off a stick. As that waves off the ice, and Cowan stretches up, maybe a chance for a Viverito the other way if he can get there. He does. But trying to look for a centering pass, can't get any as he's tied up. Trying to fight off Caleb Waite. He'll send it back across, and here they come again. Patakula sends it down in an icing against the Mutiny. 5:47 remaining in the third period. Viverito takes a draw. He'll win it. Tries to get a bat from Lawns. Couldn't get it on net. Patakula will clear it up for the Mutiny. Takes it back behind his own net. Now sends it back across. Delachie will send it back across. Shane O'Donnell will play up to the left wing. Race for control. Caleb Waite gets there. But will be knocked off the ball, lifted up, and off of Murphy Sweeney, who will glove it down in his own zone. And stretch pass, shot going high and wide, but just barely from McKenna. Halfway through the third, David Lane centering pass, looking for Viverito, can't connect. Gianchiola sends it back into the corner, now back behind his own net, sends it around for Fiandaca. Turns it over. Helka with a shot goes wide. Chris Lons Back in the corner. Shot, save. Attempted clear. Held in by Findaka, and he'll be cleared away. No ice here as Brian Hooks will send it up the right wing. Pelka into the right corner. Trying to look for some. One time, he scores! David Lane! Perfect place at the right time. We're tied once again.
Do it again, guys! What number scored?
15.
Thank you.
4:26 remain, and this seesaw battle continues. Goes back 3-on-2 for the Mutiny. Center pass, one there, and just barely off the pad of Cowan. As it'll come back for Nick Cassetta. Gets interrupted. Back the other way from McKenna on the right wing. Backtracks a bit. Now sends it across opposite point. Wrist shot goes wide. Penalty coming up against the Squall. It's going to be interference. And I believe that this is going to go against. It's going to be Tim Corrigan to the box. So the Mutiny will go on the power play, and I think that this is their first of the game. So a critical PK for the Squall. 3:54 left in the period. Won by the Squall. They immediately clear out. And a little indecision there, as now it'll be dropped off to Travis Hood. Sweeney send it out the right boards. He does gain the zone. Spinning off is McKenna on the high circle. Now drops it back. Travis Hood has one of the goals. Now tries a wrist shot, but it gets deflected out of play by Christopoulos. 1:05 left on the penalty. 3:28 left in the period. Off the draw. Mutiny get this one. Wrist shot, saved by Cowan. It will be Christopoulos. He'll send it down the floor into the left corner. And they'll be trotted up. And now Travis Hood will just send it left. Maybe an opening here. Shot and glove down as that one got tipped on the way. But Cowan stays with it and keeps us tied at 6 with 3:03 left in the period. 40 seconds left on the penalty. And it will be won by the Squall. It's Stevens. Oh, weird bounce as it goes off of the fencing, but they do clear. Time for another rush for the Mutiny. They'll send it down, looking for Kilcourse. Now sends it back to Hood. Hood waiting, and now sends it back to Kilcourse. Thinking about it, still waiting on a shot. Now goes back to Hood. He'll just wrist one down a high slot. Garneau goes across, high circle, back to Garneau. Shot, misses wide. Kilcourse, 5 seconds left. Shot, wide of the net. Penalties over, collision away from the play. Back to full strength. And here they come, develops a 3-on-2 as Barbado comes onto the floor, turns it a 2-on-1. It's Goodwin, shot, save, rebound. Can't get it as it goes out. Quite an opportunity. Had a 2-on-1 now, another one on the way. And the shot save as the Squall with the counterattack, 2-on-1 twice.
Ryan, only 2 minutes left. What ball? Come on, Raleigh.
It's Nick Molinari coming up big on that save. As it comes back all the way around. LB is down, calling for the ice. They say no ice. Sends it back around. Modi. Out the boards. Lons. They'll send it up. It just missed lane and it'll come back. .138 remaining in regulation. Viverito will take the draw, loses this one. Mutiny with control, but strips it back. Partial 3-on-2, but interrupted. Down for Stephen Belial. Girardi gets interrupted. 2-on-2 the other way. Chris Lons along with David Lane. Lons with a shot, save! Trying to get a rebound, can't get it on. Goes back across. Caleb Waite as it goes out of play, and a face-off with 1:09 remaining in regulation. Well, this back and forth battle has to end at some point. As it comes back into the Squall zone, Southern will retrieve, being chased down by McKenna. They'll turn it over in the circle. Shot going wide. Less than a minute remaining in regulation. McKenna holds on, but stripped of the ball. Nick Cassetta tried to pass himself, but it goes out of play. 50 seconds left. Pulowski will take this draw up against Kilcourse.
I think he's over there. He's over there by himself.
Pulowski wins the draw. Southern winds up, shot and a save. Molinari still coming up strong. There's a shot, save by Molinari. Along the boards, Kilcourse and Christopoulos. Held in by Stevens, and that's going to deflect out of play with 31 seconds left.
Ryan, be careful. Get down. Ryan, no, get down. Come on, Sam.
So an offensive zone for the Squall. Pulowski takes this draw. It goes into the corner. I tried to go for Garneau. Battle on the boards. And now turns it to a 3-on-3 the other way for the Mutiny. 20 seconds left. Turns up for Garneau. Watch out for him. Shot going wide. 15 seconds left. Battle on the boards. Squall come out with it. Time for at least one more shot. Nick Cassetta goes off the boards. Christopoulos trying to press to the outside. 3 seconds left. And that will go out of play and time expires. So we're going to overtime. It will be 3-on-3, just like in the regular season. A 3-minute period. First to score moves on to the quarterfinal. The other is out. If we are still tied after 3 minutes, then we'll go to the shootout. We've already had one occur tonight with the Salty Crabs and the Lobsters back in Tier 3. The Squall are going to send out Sarek, Goodwin, and Pelka. They'll win it, but look out the other way. They have Garneau out there. Got to guard him at all costs. They also have Kilcourse and Sweeney out there for the Mutiny. Pressure to the outside. Now going toward the slot, trying to protect the ball. Shot goes wide of the net. BJ Goodwin takes it back up the right boards. Hanging on his Pelka. He'll just throw one on, blocker save. The Squall are going to go for a change, but they got to go quickly. Sweeney tries to set her up, does. Only has one to beat. Garneau with a shot, that's blocked. Southern now on the floor for the Squall. Now trying to spin off of one, blocked by Lons. Has one to beat. He's going to break away. Lons all alone, and he's taken down. No call, we continue. Squall wanted a penalty shot. They're not going to get it. And Lons in disbelief as he heads to the bench. In the meantime, here's a 2-on-1 the other way. Centers that for Viverito. Shot and a save by Molinari. Mutiny counterattack. McKenna goes the outside. Cowan will swat it away. Looking for Christopoulos. 2-on-2. Cassetta. Back to the center line. Doesn't like what he sees. Retreats. 1:20 left in overtime. He's telling his forwards to get moving. And now it goes over to Christopoulos. Possession is crucial in overtime as it gets played off the boards. Down deep, McKenna will take it for the Mutiny. Less than a minute remaining in overtime. Remember, if we don't have a goal at the end of the period, we go to the shootout. And now it turns into a 2-on-1 for the Mutiny. Goes across, could not handle it. Was looking for Michael Girardi. Now Cassetta stripped of the ball. Back and forth in the neutral zone. Molinari will just send it into his own corner. Cassetta trying to get on top of it, and it gets away. 23 seconds left in overtime. Sends it back across. McKenna will feed up left. We'll find Giraldi. Gets poked away. 10 seconds left. Mitch Stevens will take it, and it looks like that they're going to go to the shootout. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Is Stevens just kills the clock, and we will have a shootout. So both teams will have 3 shooters. Best of 3. The one with the most goals at the end of 3 shooters moves on. And if we're still tied, we will keep playing until we have a winner. So because of the Mutiny or the higher seed, they get to decide who goes first. And it looks like they've already chosen their 3 shooters. And it looks like they have elected. Let's see what they, because I saw Cassetta start to head to the dot. And yet they have elected to defer, so the Squall will go first.
I'm nervous. Same. They're having like 7 overtime.
Nick Cassetta will be the first shooter for the Squall. He has been named MVP last season. He's going to take it a slow, moderate pace, staying to the inside. Shot! No, it hit the post! So close. And of course, the Mutiny are going to be sending Brandon Garneau. And Cowan has got to be on his toes with this guy. Here comes Garneau, taking the outside route to the right. Thinks about it, whiffs the shot, tries again. No! Garneau whiffed the initial shot, but recovered, but just a little bit wide. It looked like he had beaten Cowan, but a little too flat of an angle. Here's Pulowski for the Squall. He'll take it up. Shot! Save by Molinari. It's going to be kill course for the Mutiny. He scored 1 goal in this game.
Come on, John.
Kill course going to the left root. Now it goes back to the slot. Now, and he misfires. Never got the shot off. An opportunity missed. And now we'll go to Chris Lons for the Squall. Chris Lons down to the third and final shooters. Needs to score this one. Holds up. Oh, and he whiffed it a couple of times. He lost it. And now this game, now in the hands of Shane Patakula. If he scores this one, it's over. If not, we go to sudden death. Patakula will go slow pace now. Takes the right route. So there's a shot, he scores. This game is over, and the Mutiny end the Squall season in the shootout and will come out with a 7-6 victory. So for both Carolina Division teams, a disappointing end. Both end in a shootout. But this was by far the most entertaining game that the Squall have had this weekend. And I think for this whole tournament, back and forth they went. So an unfortunate end for the Squall. They will go home empty-handed for Carolina this season. The Carolina Division will not get a trophy this year. But what an effort by the Squall.
I'm not sure.
So that will put an end to them. The quarterfinals set for tomorrow. Final score of this game in the shootout, Mutiny over the Squall, 7-6.